Our schedule this year is going to be a little different, but different in a good way. We're starting 2 weeks earlier. On September 14 is the very first day of school, but that means a good thing, even if it sounds a little crazy. We get 6 weeks off for Christmas. We don't have to be back in school until Monday, January 4th. Thanksgiving, home. Christmas, home. But a little different. So this year, we're going to be looking at a campus that seeks to limit engagement with outside guests. So all the doors on campus are going to be locked. Every building is going to be locked, but not locked to you. You can get into every building. All you need now, though, is your ID card. Your ID card is the way that you get into every door on this campus. So a little different, but a little bit more safe and a little bit more secure. So part of a safe and secure campus is going to involve a couple of new things: daily health screenings and contact tracing. So daily health screenings are kind of a very new thing, and yet they're going to become a very normal part of our lives here at Walla Walla. Every morning when you wake up, you're going to have an app that you're going to be using. It's called safer.me. And in this app, you're going to take a self-assessment. As soon as you wake up, you'll put in how you're feeling, your temperature, and then you're going to submit it into the app. So contact tracing. This safer.me app will also keep a log of who you've come into contact with and share that information with the COVID-19 response coordinator so that she knows, or they know, who has come into contact with who, to be able to provide the possibility of quarantining if we have any kinds of infections or outbreaks. It's important to know this app will never keep track of your location. It simply manages the proximity and time that you've come into contact with other people who have the app. If you have more questions, you can go to wallawalla.edu/contact tracing. So daily check-ins. A daily check-in station is going to be something that we're going to become very familiar with. Every day, after we're done with our self-evaluation, but before we've gone on and started our day, there's going to be a daily check-in that we're going to have to go to. At that check-in station, an attendant is going to see that we have and verify that we have submitted our health self-evaluation, and then they're going to check our temperature. This will be the second time we get our temperature checked, twice every single day. Once we're done at the check-in station, we'll receive a pass of sorts that we will take and we will display on a lanyard for everybody to see. Every single day, we'll be taking that pass and displaying it for wherever we go to demonstrate that we have gone to the check-in station. So travel. Travel is going to be a little different. Part of keeping this campus safe and secure is that we're going to ask students to limit the travel that they do outside of the valley and to limit the kinds of guests and visitors that they invite into the valley. But if there's an emergency, we understand, and you'll have to follow the normal leave procedures and fill out a form if you have to go someplace. The cafeteria is going to be reconfigured to encourage more distancing. Mainly, it's going to limit the number of dine-in guests that they can have at one time. Some other changes that are going to happen for the experience is that, one, in a positive way, hours are going to be expanded, so you have more access to the cafeteria. Students can now order what they want and pick it up grab-and-go style from the cafeteria. 3, guests are no longer going to be allowed. And 4, there's going to be directional signs that control the way that traffic can come and go. But it's still going to be vegetarian, and there's going to be haystacks, so, still good. Campus guests will have a central spot on campus where they have to go to in order to check in. At that check-in place, they'll have their symptoms checked, they'll have their temperature taken, and then they'll get a pass that they'll use in order to come onto campus to demonstrate that they have been fully checked in. Classrooms and study spaces are still going to be an important part of Walla Walla University, but they're going to change a little bit. We're going to be reconfiguring classrooms and study spaces to allow for more distancing and to limit the amount of capacity in each area. It might seem at times that the list of what you can do is a lot shorter than the list of what you can't do. We are working really hard with ASVU, with the chaplain's office, with student wellness, and many other organizations to create an environment that has joy, that has fun, still is a central part of your experience here at Walla Walla University. And we're committed to making sure that we're still one pack, still together, and still experiencing a sense of excitement while we're here. Fitness options. The WEC will still be open for you to stay fit and have fun. We've planned some different procedures in order to make that possible. For one, workout sessions are going to be limited to 45 minutes in the gym. What that does is it gives us the opportunity to be able to clean for 15 minutes every hour. The racquetball courts and the gymnastics area are going to be closed for now, but we're excited about the climbing wall opening in October. And I guess when it comes to changes in general around campus, there's probably one most visible change that's going to come around, and that's going to be these masks. We're going to be wearing masks a lot. In fact, we're going to be wearing masks what feels like all the time in every environment, and definitely any time that we're indoors, we're going to be wearing masks. We'll take them off when we eat, we'll take them off when we drink, but for the rest of the time we'll be wearing them. And for some of us, it feels really uncomfortable. None of us like wearing masks, and it feels kind of weird and scratchy at times. But here's the thing. At Walla Walla University, we're about several core values, and one of them is generosity and service. How we treat other people is very, very important to us. As a preacher, I remember the words of Jesus, "By this shall all men know that you're my disciples, that you have love for one another." And when I put on a mask, I'm showing love for others. I'm experiencing a generosity of service to other people because this is nice for others. We don't do it for ourselves. We do it for those around us. So this is what I look like with a mask. So I hope you still say hi, and I hope to still see you around campus. I look forward to having each and every one of you back.